We're live.
Okay, I can start.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Global Voices Live. This is episode number 3. Before we dive into the topic, let's introduce ourselves. My name is Arshia, and I'm a pharmacist, and now I'm a digital business owner. Go ahead. Maimuna.
Hi, my name is Maimuna Diallo. I'm a healthcare worker. I'm living in New York. I'm a proud digital business owner.
Hi, hi. My name is Fatima. I'm a nurse and a mom, and I'm now a digital business owner.
Anna. Who's next?
Oh, it's Anna. There
Anna.
you go. Go ahead, Anna.
Hello, my name is Anna.
Okay, the mic is open, Anna. Go ahead.
Hello, my name is Anna. I'm a wife and a mom.
Okay, go ahead, Asma.
My name is Asma Haris. I am a digital business mentor, original from Pakistan and now living in USA with my family.
Hello everyone, my name is Jariatu. I have been living in US for 6 years and I am now a proud digital business owner.
My name is Clara. I'm a mom of two. I live in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and I'm a proud digital business owner.
Hi, my name is Salimatu. I'm a mom of two, and then I'm from Columbus, Ohio. So I'm a business owner.
Hi,
So,
everyone.
go ahead,
Hi,
Sandy.
hi, everyone. My name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently reside in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Global Voices Live. Starting over is emotional before it's practical. So, this is what the topic is today. Today, we are talking about what no one tells you about starting over. When most people hear the phrase starting over, they think about action, plans, strategies, next steps, or fixing what isn't working. What almost no one talks about is what happens before any of that. Starting over begins emotionally. It often starts with a quiet discomfort you can't explain, a heaviness, a restlessness, a sense that something no longer fits, even if everything looks fine on the outside. You may feel grief for the time you invested, guilt for wanting more, fear of making the wrong choice, sometimes even shame for needing to begin again. You might replay past decisions and wonder why you stayed as long as you did or why you didn't act sooner. What no one tells you is that these emotions are not signs of failure, they're signs of awareness. Awareness is uncomfortable, but it's also the doorway to real change. Before life shifts practically, it almost always asks us to be honest emotionally. And that honesty is often the bravest part of starting over. Go ahead. Memuna?
Okay. So you don't feel ready, you feel exposed. So, one of the biggest myths about starting over is that there is a moment when you suddenly feel ready, confident, certain, and prepared. In reality, what usually shows up is first exposure. So, you feel vulnerable, you feel seen, you feel like you're stepping into something without guarantees, without protection, and without knowing how things will turn out. Your doubts get louder, your question, your timing, your abilities, and whether you're even allowed to want something different. There's often a voice in your head asking, who do you think you are to start again? What no one tells you is that this exposure isn't weakness, it's growth. Readiness doesn't arrive before action, it's built through movement, and every small step forward teaches your nervous system that you can survive uncertainty. You don't start over because you feel ready, you start over because you are willing.
Fatima?
Um, what starting over often means letting go of an identity you once worked very hard to build, a career, a role, a title, a version of yourself that once brought stability, approval, or belonging. Even when that identity no longer fits, releasing it can feel like loss. You may grieve the time you invested, the expectation you carried, or the future you once imagined. What no one tells you is that grief and growth often coexist. Feeling lost doesn't mean you failed. It means you evolved. Starting over doesn't erase who you have been. It integrates your past into who you are becoming.
Huh? I think we
Anna?
lost Fatima. So yeah, you can go, Anna.
Other people fear often sounds like advice. One of the hardest part of starting over is navigating other people's reaction. Sometimes it sounds like concern, sometimes like advice, sometimes like doubt. People may question your choices or encourage you to stay where you are. What no one tells you is these reactions often come from fear, not yours, but theirs. Your decision to change can reflect risk they weren't ready to take or possibilities they didn't pursue. This phrase can feel isolating if you don't recognize what's happening. Over time, or as you stay aligned and consistent, the noise softens. Starting over teaches you discernment, how to listen respectfully without surrounding your direction.
When I decided to start over, I thought the hardest part would be external. It wasn't. The real resistance came from within: self doubt, fear, comparison. Tasks like, what if I fail again? What if I am not capable? Used to believe those that mean I was making the wrong choice. But I have learned they usually appear when you're stepping outside your comfort zone. The goal isn't eliminate fear, it's establishing fear make the decisions. Every small step I took, even while feeling and so built something powerful. Self-truth and self-truth turn starting over into growth.
Progress is slower. Progress is slower, and that's the point. Many people expect starting over to feel fast or energizing, but often progress feels slow, uneven, and quiet. There may be days when it feels like nothing is happening, even though you are showing up. What no one tell you is that slow growth is often the most honest growth. You are not rushing to prove anything. You are building from alignment, no pressure. This space allows you to heal old pattern instead of repeating them. Starting over may take longer than expected, but it builds something deeper, trust in yourself.
Clara?
Is different This different path brought us here, but we remain tonight. There is no one growing alone. Thank you for being part of this conversation. This is Global Voice Life, where we start over, honoring, no rushing.
Thank you, everyone, for being here with us today. For those who are catching the replay, thank you so much. And to our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. Um, See you again until the next episode of the Global Voices Live. And happy and blessed Monday for those who are on Monday, and happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday, and happy and blessed week ahead for everyone. So thank you again for being here with us, and we'll see you next time. Bye,
Thank you,
everyone. Thank you for
everyone. Bye
watching.
bye. Thank you.
Bye.